Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the best damn professional wrestling podcast on the planet. I'm, of course, one of your three hosts himself, God's greatest creation, the gift of this generation, Mr. Perfection himself, Dakota Carter. Of course, you got the Wolf King himself, Fenrir, over here chilling. And you got Mr. Magic Fingers himself, the Ned to my Spider-Man, the Peacemaker to my Vigilante, the Frank Castle to my Matt Murdock, Mr. Magic
Yeah.
Fingers himself, as we could tell, over there with the artillery ready to go. And man, for once, y'all, we're not here disappointed. I'm jumping for
Not at
joy,
all.
and I'm so happy because I'm gonna say
I
it.
mean, I've already posted on Facebook that
Yeah,
SummerSlam was better than WrestleMania.
yeah,
I mean, it
yeah,
it night one was fantastic. Night two, they raised the bar.
yeah.
I
Which
mean,
is something.
I'm going to skip right to it, man. To give a grade for night two, A plus.
Yeah,
To
if
give
I
a
could go,
grade for SummerSlam in general, you got an
yeah,
A.
yeah. I mean, going. If you go higher than that, I watch a lot of tier list videos. I would give it an S. I mean, this was a master
Yeah,
class
if you want to
of
go that
what
route, yeah.
this is what a WWE product should be.
This is what we were used to getting so often in the
Yes.
Attitude Era, in the beginning of the Ruthless Aggression era. Um, this is what drew so many fans at younger
Yeah.
ages to be fans. But we got this consistently, not
Yeah.
just once a year. You get a banger of a full pay-per-view.
Yeah.
So they need to take what they've done with SummerSlam. If they're going to do two-night pay-per-views, it needs to be like that every two-night event.
Mhm. I mean, it was genuinely, and I know we slander WWE a lot, but this is what a WWE pay per view should be.
Yes.
Um, and they've proven to us. I do have a problem with all the fucking commercials. I still, you know,
Yeah.
um, but they've proven to us, guys. My time it is currently 9:20. At Drew's time, it's 8:20. Correct?
Yeah. The sun's still up. It's going
Yeah,
down right now.
yeah.
Not used to this.
No, but they've proven to us that hey, we can do a show that only lasts a few hours and put quality content out there, which is something they haven't been able to do this entire year. I'm going to say it. This was my favorite pay per view from WWE this year. It was
Yes.
the best show they've put on all year. Now, a lot of people could say, "Oh, it was their first SummerSlam with two nights." They had to pull it out. Guys, let's be honest here. Those ticket sales weren't great at all, and they still put on a fucking classic.
Yeah. People missed out for not buying those tickets. But I don't blame them for not buying the tickets because it
No,
hasn't been great quality product here
yeah,
recently.
yeah. I don't blame people at
So,
all.
but now if they can keep having shows like this, then yes, those ticket sales will go up and they will actually tell us how many people showed up for the full event. They did not do that last night or tonight,
No,
which is kind of odd. There's usually a
and
15-minute segment of some kind stating, hey guys, the total amount of people that were here tonight in attendance was whatever amount.
yeah, I mean, it was just something that I was excited about this pay per view going into it, but I didn't expect this from it. I mean, this genuinely made me believe again, and I know that might be recency biased, but it did. They proved to me that hey, we're listening with Chad Gable. We're listening with Chelsea Green, even though she's interim champion. Um, moment
And they're
after
listening with Mr. Kevin Owens making that surprise return tonight
yes,
and
sir.
being a badass.
Yes, what a match. So let's go over the card here from start to finish. Of course, the night started with the number one contenders match, which then was turned into a triple threat. We thought, Gunther coming out, and a lot of people probably will be like, "Oh, it made no sense." Yeah, it did. Made all the sense in the world. And then we were thinking,
Made
okay,
me
triple
run from the
threat,
other
that's
room.
fine. Yeah. We thought, oh, triple threat, that's gonna be fine, whatever. And then Nick got us said, no, 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 we need one more person. Kevin Owens coming back, returning after 17 months of non-action, non-compete, not competing due to a neck injury. And what a moment coming back! This match was awesome. It was a great opener. It got the crowd hot. They understood
Yes.
what they had, and Kevin Owens coming out there winning that number one contenders match was awesome. Great
Yes.
match. If I had to give it a grade, it'd probably be like a B
If
minus.
Balor had not won that match, I'm perfectly fine
Mhm.
with the result of that because
Yeah.
we had no idea that was going to happen. So,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, if anyone other than Balor was not going to win it, I'm okay with it being Kevin Owens.
Yeah. I mean,
Now, I still want Balor to be getting a push.
it,
So maybe he has to go against Baron Corbin to get the U.S. title. I don't know,
I don't
but
know, but hopefully he gets that push because he desperately needs it.
yeah.
Um, will it ever happen? Only God and Triple H knows.
Oh, I
Um,
mean, they said Money in the Bank is the next pay-per-view.
yeah, but you threw out a theory, and we'll get to that when we get through the
Yeah,
main event here.
yeah, we'll get there.
But this match was awesome. Second match on the card,
Yes.
was the U.S. Championship match, correct?
Yep. Mr.
And
Leftovers.
yeah, okay. And what a great match this was. It was very
It was.
entertaining, very physical, very back and forth. Little Yachty's involvement meant something as much as Drew hates the dude. He always, I'll give him all the credit in the world. I hate his music. He sounds like he's talking
Yep.
through a
The helium
freaking
rapper.
call. But in terms of a celebrity coming into wrestling, and you can clearly tell he loves this shit.
Well, yeah,
Like
yeah, that I will not deny. That I won't
he
deny.
loves it. And him adding to Trick Williams, another layer of his character, being his hype man, and all this
Yeah,
stuff has been great. Of course, Baron Corbin gets the win, which your boy predicted. I did a lot better with these predictions than I did with last night.
you did.
Uh, Proud of myself for that one. Baron Corbin wins the U.S. title. I believe his first, actual singles match back, correct?
No, I think it's a second match.
It might be a second. I'm not too sure because I don't watch SmackDown.
I'm not in front of the computer right now to be able to look.
Yeah. So I thought it was great. I think we're finally going to get rid of that terrible looking belt. So that's a plus, big old plus.
Gosh.
Um, and, of course, it was very good, very back and forth. And the right person won, in my opinion. As much as I love
Yes.
me some Tricky Willie, Trick
Yeah,
Williams,
you love your
uh,
leftovers.
the right guy won in this
And he
scenario.
stands on a plate too, which makes it even better.
Yeah, he was standing on an actual plate this time, and Drew has not taken the whoop that trick part away from his entrance for me, but I can't look at him the same way anymore. Like, because it does look like he's standing in a microwave and you're just waiting for your chicken that you got from Church's Chicken the night before, and you hungry and it's late
You
at
had to
night,
go that route.
and
Oh,
and
you had to go that route.
and
Uh-huh.
it's like you're ready to go get your cane sauce and your chicken tenders and maybe some Kool-Aid
All
at the end, you know. Um,
Stop. Just stop.
but
Just stop. You're making it
but,
worse.
but you
Oh,
just I can't look at it the same. But I thought it was a great match. Showcased
it
both
was.
talents in this match. Very good. The third match on the
Which
card.
I just thought it was funny though. I thought it was funny that it was not a no DQ match,
No, but they beat the shit out of each other
but
before it.
leftovers is pulling out a damn table to set out.
Yeah,
It's like, what were you thinking, dude?
yeah. And then little Yachty
And then it's your
almost
hype
missed
man
the
that goes through
table.
the table, but he almost even missed the table. But
Yeah, he almost died.
we'll call that a rookie mistake.
Yeah, you know. Third match
Oh,
on
I
the
love
card.
that sign that's in the background. Are you watching the post show?
I'm not. I don't have a
Oh,
TV anywhere near
there's
me.
a sign back there that says Logan Paul fears Tom Brady. Yes, I love
Fuck
it.
you. Fuck you, Tom Brady. My Maverick don't fear me.
Tom
Don't
Brady
fear
got some
you.
payback because Logan Paul decided he was going to smack Gronk multiple times, and Brady only hit him back once. So technically, Brady still owes a receipt.
We'll let that fucking out of touch, not goat having ass come and actually take a bump. You old frail piece of shit. I'll defend you, my Maverick. I love you. I got like 17 lunchlies in my fridge right now. Probably gonna have a pizza one after I put these episodes up. Um, but yeah, I thought it was great. I thought it was great. The next match on the card, I believe, was the ladder match.
Yes.
And right, yeah. And this match had its problems. It had a few botches. It had a few moments where I was like, ugh,
Yeah.
but it was still entertaining.
But
It was
when
still
when you look at
fun.
that ladder match,
Hmm.
two of the five people in that match have never been in a ladder match before at all.
Yeah. Hmm.
So there's
So,
gonna be some botches. There's gonna be some uh, timing issues or whatnot.
yeah. Yeah. And
But it
then,
was still a great match.
yeah, it was still fun. And the right, dude, Chelsea Green is your women's world champion. I'm not saying interim.
Guys, I teared up. I teared up.
I know. No,
I was
I did
so
too.
happy. And when especially when she just sat up because she was stuck on the rung of the ladder, and she just
Yeah.
sat up when the crowd got behind her, and she just climbed up. And I started tearing up as soon as she sat up.
Yeah.
And I
It
was like,
was,
"Oh my God, it's time!" And she got up there, and
it was a moment that we've
getting
all
kind of
been
emotional just
clamoring
thinking
for.
about it.
Yeah. I mean, it's a moment that we've been clamoring for years. Um,
Yeah,
First of
and
all,
Mr. Michael Hayes, yeah,
fuck
eat
you,
some
Michael
fucking
Hayes.
crow pie.
Fuck you, Michael Hayes. Now I know he's notoriously been a heel in the business, but I think about that comment that he made in Unreal probably more than I probably
Yes,
should on a daily basis.
I
It
hope
makes me
she
angry.
addresses it in the post show, or she addresses it on Raw,
It
Raw or
makes me angry
SmackDown, wherever she's at. Address it at least once and
because
personally
she,
deliver a crow pie or a shit pie to him
yeah,
so
I
that
mean,
he can
yeah, I mean, saying that she's there to make the Charlottes and the Tiffany's look good. No, she is a Charlotte and a Tiffany, and she always has
yes,
been, and she
yes,
proved it tonight.
because
So congratulations
the
to
exact
Chelsea
same way
Green.
when Michael Cole was always talking trash about Daniel Bryan
Yeah,
not being able to be the man on top,
yeah,
exact same thing.
yeah,
Now it's his time to shine or her time to shine, and uh sorry, they got the post show on as well.
yeah.
Keep an eye on
Hmm.
that because last night they had some pretty amazing stuff on there and I missed it.
Yeah.
But it's now her time to shine. And like I said in the prediction show, it's time for her to get on the bad bitch train and be the conductor of that.
Oh goodness. Yeah, it is definitely
She
time
needs
for
to
her.
take this title and stop being the comedy show that she's been
Yeah.
and take it seriously so that she just rules that locker room.
Yeah, she's gonna be great, I hope. Um, yeah, I thought this was great. They had a couple high spots back there. Poor Tiffany Stratton.
Yeah.
Good
Oof.
Lord. I mean, I know she's probably gonna get her
He got
back
messed
blown
up for
out
sure.
tonight, but you know,
Not
I
in a
know
good
she's
way.
probably used to getting her back blown out, but tonight wasn't a good experience for her.
Nope. Yeah.
Um,
Okay. Not in a good way.
you know, uh, great stuff from her, great selling, fantastic stuff, and
And
congratulations to
kudos to Lash Legend.
Chelsea.
I mean, she did a great job in her
Yeah, man.
first ladder match.
Yeah,
And
really good
as much
stuff.
as I hate to say it, even kudos to uh, Jade Cargill.
I can't
She
give that bitch
actually
kudos.
she did a great job when for the longest time her matches, the best part of it has been her entrance. She still did a good job. However, when her little trio of stupids came out, um, I would have been royally pissed if she'd cost Chelsea the title.
Yeah. Um. So I can't give her any kudos, and I know I've praised her a few times in singles matches, but it seems like she's regressing. Drew, it's not hard to fuck up picking somebody up and putting their arms behind you and dropping them. That's pretty much all she did in this
Well,
match.
I know I saw that match. I saw that part, but again, this was her first ladder match as well, so
And man,
I'll
fuck her. Lash
I'll let it
Legends
slide a little bit. But
better
it's
than her.
out of the matches she's had, this is the best she's done.
Yeah, yeah, I'll give her that. I just don't like the bitch.
Yeah,
Moving forward, the third match on the fourth match on this
fourth
card.
match
Yeah, fourth match
was
was,
Danhausen and Dominic Mysterio in the Human Money's on a Pole match.
and man, what an entertaining match! And I feel like
It was.
this match would have only worked with these two. Um, nobody would have cared if it was Danhausen versus somebody else, but Dominic Mysterio and Danhausen made this awesome.
Yes.
First of all, JD McDonough needs to be investigated. Like, I'm just saying,
For cruelty
poor
to little
JD,
people, man.
cruelty
Oh,
to little people, cruelty to dwarfs, for real. Because he, first of all, body slams one of them and just shit cans the hell out of that poor little guy. And then he does a choke slam to the other one and damn near put him through the
oh.
fucking mat.
That would have been a
Like
choke slam from hell for sure.
well, it would have been a choke slam to probably the core of the earth. You know,
Well, yeah.
they're too small to go all the way down. But um,
Uh,
um, I thought this match was entertaining. Another standout for me is Torito Housen, which was the name given to him by Michael Cole tonight. Torito Housen, formerly known as El Torito, fucking almost died twice in this match.
oh, they're showing it now. They're showing the choke slam right now.
Yeah,
There's the
what a
body
segue.
slam. Oh, he
Perfect
landed
timing.
like on his butt and like lower back instead
Yeah,
of where he should have. But yeah,
instead of
and then they're
flat.
showing him Torito Housen his dive and yep, and then he smacks his face on the fucking ow.
Yeah, he almost died. He does like
Oh, he did a
a
suicide
tope.
dive, but like a flip.
Yeah, it was like a swine. Like I can't call it a tope con
It's
hilo
like a
because it's
swan.
little.
It's like a swanton dive out of the ropes, but he's
Yeah,
small
it
enough
was
where he
like
could
a
have done like two flips and
yeah. We'll call it a dumpling dive. That's what I'll call it. You know,
dumpling
to
dive. I like that
yeah,
dumpling
yeah,
dive.
yeah. He did the dumpling dive through the ropes, and I guess he had too much momentum because when he went to come back
Right,
to like
oh,
set up, he ate shit into that barricade, and it was
he
hard as
hit
fuck.
hard. Oh my
It
god, he hit
wasn't
hard.
like it wasn't like oh he hit his face a little bit. No, he fucking ate shit.
No,
Yeah,
he hit hard. Oh,
he's
they
gonna
got
probably
Danhausen out there.
oh human monies. But kudos to everybody involved in this match. The little people,
Yes,
Torito Housen, Danhausen always
Joe
knows his
Hendry
game.
coming out there to help.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah, Joe Hendry
Joe
coming out to help.
Hendry
Yeah.
coming out to help. And the funny thing was, you could hear Danhausen say Joe Hendry, and his music hit. It was
Mm-hmm.
great. Great stuff from both these guys. Very entertaining. And in the sack was actually Danhausen's monies. And I called that before the match even started. I said, could you
Yep.
imagine if there's Danhausen dollars in the sack and it's not real money? Um,
Yep.
Drew was completely wrong about this prediction, which he was completely fine with. He was happy, honestly. Danhausen, to my recollection, is still undefeated.
In singles competition, yes.
Yes, in singles competition. So they're
Well,
keeping
in WWE, I should say. I'm sorry.
yes in WWE. Um, they're keeping the train rolling with him as they should. Kudos to both guys. The
Yep.
co-main event, which really surprised me that they let them be the co-main event. Holy shit. What a match. It just proved that Chad Gable should be in the same conversation as a Roman Reigns, as a Seth Rollins,
Yes.
as these top guys. Um, and Penta also deserves to be in that conversation.
Yes.
As much as I want to see the Lucha Brothers go over to SmackDown and hold them beautiful looking belts, he deserves to be in the same conversation as a Roman Reigns, as a Braun Breaker,
Yeah.
as
And
a Seth
I'm
Rollins.
totally fine if he goes over to fight with Dragon Lee, but I don't want to see them go after the AAA titles.
So you're fine if he goes over and fights with Phoenix,
So
but
yeah, Phoenix. Sorry, Ray
you
Phoenix.
don't.
But I don't want to see him. I don't want to see them go after the AAA titles. Yes, I understand the importance of that to them. I get that,
Yeah.
but go after the WWE titles.
What if
You'll
they
have.
hold
I
both?
don't see them combining those. I don't.
They don't
I
have
don't
to.
see them. Well, no,
But what
not
if they?
combining, but I don't see them being allowing those belts to be duly held.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't.
Well,
I don't see it.
I mean, I would do it, but that's just me because I think Lucha Brothers is one of the greatest tag teams of all time. Um, and I've been waiting on them in WWE for over 10 years now, so I'm excited to finally get that train rolling. Chad Gable is a fucking amazing performer, man. What a moment.
Yes.
He took um a destroyer on the apron that looked like he had just got shot in the face with a 12 gauge shotgun, and it was
Yep.
awesome. Uh, the match ends with Chad Gable had him in the ring, and he grapevines the leg and almost snaps Penta's ankle off his fucking
Yeah. It was
body.
almost as soon as after he uh,
They're down
did
as
the
soon as he
grapevine
lays
and
down.
laid down, then he started tapping immediately.
Yep. And of course, they had that moment where his family was in the ring. Something that I found really wholesome and really cool is his son had the same exact gear on
Yes.
that his dad wore, and it was awesome. It was very emotional. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I cried like a baby. I'm not
Yep.
talking like, oh, good for him. I bawled my eyes out. because I've been a fan of Chad since he was in American Alpha with Jason Jordan in NXT. I knew he was going to be something special. In fact, I've always said that it shouldn't have been Jason Jordan to be Kurt Angle's illegitimate son. It should have been Chad Gable. That would have made all the sense in the world. Um, but they had to go with the mixed guy that looks nothing like Kurt Angle, not the guy that actually kind of looks like Kurt Angle and could pass as his son.
Yeah,
Still, I will never
especially when he had
understand
longer hair.
exactly.
Sorry, they're showing Chelsea get up on the ladder again and get the title.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch
I
that
can't
post.
help but grin ear to ear. That's
Yeah, that's it was definitely something special. That match between Chad and Penta, awesome, great stuff.
yes.
Right man won. Can't wait to see what he does with that belt. I think he's going to be the workhorse of Monday Night Raw. Uh,
Yep.
all that I will say, the man that needs to beat him, and I know a lot of people are like, oh, he just won it. You're talking about him losing it already. He needs to lose it to Ethan Page without question. He needs to lose it to Ethan Page, not Rusev. As much as I love Rusev, he needs to lose it to Ethan Page.
Dude, Rusev got mad this past Monday night. I think he might have walked out.
Oh well, if he did, fuck him. I mean, honestly, I'm so tired of people getting upset about them coming back and then them not being fucking thrust right into the main event scene. You were not a main eventer to
There
begin with,
she is.
for fuck's sake.
Sorry.
Yeah, no,
Sorry.
you're
There
fine.
she is.
Give Chelsea her flowers, guys.
There's our champ. There's our champ.
I'm
Good
about to
for
cry on
her.
the podcast. You know what I'm saying? It's hard not to, man. I followed her since she was wrestling Penta in Lucha Underground. So
You're just so proud of her that you just kind of,
yeah,
even though we don't know her personally, you're so happy for her and overjoyed, and it
yeah,
brings a tear to the eye.
yeah. It's a lot of people because I've got made fun of multiple times for crying over
Long
wrestling.
overdue.
Long overdue. But I've got made fun of for crying over wrestling several times in my life.
Oh
We don't have to know
shit.
these people, but we've spent
No.
20 plus years watching these people. Um,
And
and they
they're
finally get it
saying
wrong.
things like that now, but when you watched wrestling when I was a kid,
Mm-hmm.
the infamous moment when Miss Elizabeth came out and saved Macho Man and they
Wasn't a
reconnected.
dry eye in that audience.
Niagara Falls on everyone's faces, man.
Yep. Mm-hmm. That's the power of wrestling, man. It brings emotions out of us that we didn't think we still had. And Chelsea Green did that for us tonight.
Matt Cardona tweeted, "Here's your winner and new women's champion, my hot wife, Chelsea Green."
There you go. There you go, Matt. Um, Speaking of Matt Cardona, let's do that with Matt Cardona. Give him a title. Like, please.
Yes,
Um, dude's worked his ass off and now he's barely on TV, which really pisses me
I'm
off.
waiting to see if she makes a comment to
Yeah,
a
we got to
certain
see if she
person
makes
right
a
now.
comment to that fucking fat, out of touch piece of garbage person. Just kidding, Michael. I love you, but gimmick me hates you.
I thought you was going to bed, Munchkin.
Might change your mind.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, we'll go to bed here in a little bit then.
All right,
Not
let's
yet.
uh let's let's talk about this main event real fast, man.
Yes, let's get that
We've
up.
ran through this card, but this main event I wanted to get to so bad. I know you're not the biggest Shield mark on the planet. Um, you like all three guys that are involved, but you weren't buying army vests from a army supply store so you could go out into your backyard and beat the
I
Shield.
had my own. I had my own at that time.
He had his own. So,
Had my
I
own
was
issue to me.
my mom would make me I'm about to get emotional. I don't know why, but it just hit me because my mom's not here and I really wish she could have been here to see that. She made me, the skull mask. My mom was a very good creative person. She was very good at painting, and she made me a skull mask when I was like 12. And I went out on my trampoline, and I was Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, and Dean Ambrose all in one. So
Yep.
for me, the emotion that this match carried was heavy for me. I said when Cena retired, my childhood is over. Tonight was another chapter of my childhood that was closed and shut forever.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
you know, 14 years of my life, I watched both of these guys. I've loved them. I've hated them. I hated Roman Reigns more times than I loved Roman Reigns. But I've always you respected what they tried to do with him, and I was critical of the big dog stuff because that shit was awful. What the fuck was you are a sniveling pile of suffering succotash, son? What was that bullshit? Whoever came up with that, you need to just. I hope you're fired now. I hope you're no longer
Hi,
working
Dakota.
for WWE.
Hi, Dakota.
Hi,
All right. Sorry,
but
she wanted to say it real quick.
of course, anytime, always welcome.
The creator of the cancer-free Caillou comment, by the way.
Yes, this person needs to have some residual checks. We got to get the hold of AEW, start her getting paid in the mail because she's creative genius. I'll never look at Claudio Castagnoli again, the same way. But for me, speaking from a personal standpoint, this was hard to watch for me. They beat the ever loving shit out of each other. This wasn't. Uh
Oh,
oh. Uh oh. What just happened?
Okay.
she made her comment to Michael Hayes.
Yeah,
Hold
I
on,
gotta go back and
hold on,
watch it
hold
now.
on, hold on.
We should
Fuck,
get one of those.
We'll see.
fuck you, Michael Hayes.
She said she was dedicating that title to Michael Hayes.
Yeah, as she should. Um, but yeah, this match was just back and forth. The story that they told in between. Um, I'm
Yeah,
still waiting on you
yeah, I'll give that.
to acknowledge your tribal chief, but I think it's going to come the day that that man goes in the ground is the only time you'll acknowledge the tribal chief.
I've already
Um,
shown the finger I will put up for that one, and no, not the
wh-
same one.
I know you're burnt out on the Samoan stuff, but I'm tired of this Roman slander. Like everybody's like, oh, yeah. This motherfucker is him. He is the guy. He is the Hogan of his generation. He's the Rock of his generation. Did you ever get
Oh,
tired of Dwayne?
he's yes. Oh, yes. The only time I liked him was when he was Nation of Domination.
Wow, you never liked Prime Rocky?
No.
Okay, did you ever get tired of Austin?
Yes. When he became a sellout to the corporation.
Okay, but I'm talking about well, that
Even though
didn't
it was
last long.
hilarious, I was getting tired of it very quickly.
Okay, let me think of somebody that I know you probably never got tired. Who's your favorite wrestler of all time?
Actually,
Yeah,
Morrison.
really?
John Morrison, yeah. But
Wow.
he kept getting hurt, and that's what because
Yeah,
he was the first one that I saw that was non-luchador that was able to
yeah,
one up luchadors
yeah. He was
when you really
insane.
think about it. So
But Drew is still not acknowledging his tribal chief. I will always acknowledge you, my tribal chief. I love you, my tribal chief. Um, but this match was storytelling at its finest.
it was.
I mean, they really rivaled AEW with the storytelling here. Um,
And like I
arguably the
said when we were in Discord, this would not have worked without that history
no, you
because they
had to have
just did this what
14 years of history.
a few weeks ago, saying we're
Yeah,
going to have a match at SummerSlam.
yeah,
There was no build up. If it was anybody else, there would have been a proper build up. With their
no,
history, it made sense to do it this way, and it
yeah,
be a final match type situation.
yeah, it sells itself. Of course, Roman Reigns would end up retaining the championship. No Obafemi would show up, so we were wrong
Mm.
about that. But I'm fine with
We
that.
were we were waiting for that.
We were. That's the way I would have booked it in my head. But I'm not the booker. The show goes off the air with Rollins putting the skull mask that they wore at WrestleMania 30 in their WrestleMania debut against the New Age Outlaws and Kane. In the ring, in the middle of the ring, and Roman Reigns does the whole, and they put their hands together. And I'm not gonna lie, that's when I lost it. I had tears coming down my face. Um, because like I said, this is a key part of the reason that I'm sitting in this chair today. The reason that made me fall in love with bad guys, the reason that makes me still love wrestling to this day was because of those two and that group. Credit to Moxley as well. Um, so
And I love
it
that
was
little tribute. They each did a move of his
yeah.
in the match to show
So
some a tribute
yeah,
and respect to him. So,
yeah.
oh, hold
So
on, hold on.
Seth. Something important's happening. Hang on, y'all. This is why we got the post show on in the background.
Especially that main event this evening.
They've got Triple H
Oh hell,
getting a
he's just
quick
gonna talk a
interview.
bunch.
Hold on,
He's gonna
hold
talk
on.
a bunch of corporate bullshit like he always does.
Oh, they're talking about the main event.
both Triple H guys were in the main event.
He's given due respect to the Shield.
Yeah, as he should. Give
Okay.
it a second.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay,
We're good.
But Drew, give me your
Just
final
make sure he
thoughts on
didn't put his foot in his make sure he didn't put his foot in his mouth like he did last night.
I don't think he put his foot in his mouth last night. I think Damian Priest needs to shut the fuck up. Um, but let me talk about that because I forgot to give you my piece on that.
All right.
Who just had two of the greatest matches on both nights? Or who just had no, they were both on the same card on the same night. Who just had two of the best matches in the entire weekend?
Hey, Gunther.
No. Chad Gable and Trick Williams. I don't know what Damian Priest is salty because they gave him the world title. They realized it wouldn't work, and he's in the same fucking boat as Jey Uso.
Oh, well, yeah, no, but I can see what you're saying though, of like the same people are getting the opportunities.
Yes.
Tonight, this weekend was a different story.
Yes, exactly. So I think that's why Triple H said that comment, because he knew what was coming, and it would make Damian Priest look stupid. The only thing you've done of note of your career, Mr. Damian Priest, is cash in at WrestleMania and fuck Lola Vice. Let's talk
I
about
mean,
it.
that's a win in my book, but I mean,
Hey, it's a win in my book too. Good for you, a campeon. But I don't understand. All these people want to talk about, oh, I don't understand. People are getting pushed. Say something. Prove yourself. You haven't done shit. You're in a tag team with R-Truth.
I mean,
Love you,
maybe
Truth.
he's got to pull a Grayson Waller
Maybe he's got a
and throw
fucking
out an
lead.
emotional pipe bomb.
I don't know. It irritates me because you think these people, and granted, yes, you're able to have your frustrations, but you think these people would be grateful for the opportunities that they're working, regardless of what we say about AEW. They have the biggest spot that any professional wrestler on the planet and any fan of this business. If WWE picked up my phone right now and AEW hadn't called me beforehand, let me just preface that. I didn't get a call from Tony yet, but WWE called me and said, hey, we want you to come work for us. I'm not turning that down. I don't care how much money you
Right.
give me. I'll do that shit for free because it's what I've wanted to do since I was 5. I think a lot of these guys that got called up from NXT and have now been on here for 5, 6, 7 years, they're getting ungrateful. They're getting complacent and they're getting comfortable and they're getting frustrated. If you're not happy, leave. Please.
Yeah.
There's multiple people that have left. But when you can sit there and say comments about the person that you work for, the person that didn't need to give you your fucking world title push when you didn't fucking deserve it, when it should have went to Dominic instead of you,
Well,
you know, or Finn, yeah, or Finn, yeah, you need to shut your
I would
fucking
rather
mouth.
see Finn Balor get it than Damian.
Yeah, I think the whole planet would have. And Damian Priest, I don't want people to think, oh, you're just hating on Damian. Fuck Damian Priest. Like I said, the only two things you've done in the note of your career is fuck Lola Vice and cash in at WrestleMania. You ain't done shit else. So sit down, take your paycheck, or go the fuck home. Fuck. Anyway, give me your final thoughts on this, man. How you feel about this main event, and what was your overarching thoughts about, the way this closed and the way that SummerSlam was this weekend? First time being 2 nights.
I mean, the person I wanted to see win the main event did not win it, but I'm with the way it ended at the end of it, where they both got together at the end and the respect and whatnot, and they've proven they're ending the story and moving on. That was well done. The story they told during the match, that was well done.
Yep.
But if they can continue with the consistency of tonight,
Yep.
in the next pay-per-view, because that's Money in the Bank. The one after that is going to be War Games in Houston. If they can continue the consistency of tonight, welcome back WWE.
Yeah.
But right now, you've given me a great weekend, and I'm entirely grateful because this is the WWE I grew up with, and I remember getting on that consistent basis.
Mm-hmm.
But until you can do that multiple times in a row, we'll see what happens. But this was their best pay-per-view of the year by
Yeah.
far. This was way better than Mania. This
Mm-hmm.
wasn't a second night has to carry the first night. They were amazing nights both nights. It's the way a two-night event should have been and should be going forward.
Yeah.
If you can't keep it consistently, then you need to put all of the 12 matches they had in total on a one-day event,
On one card. Yeah. Yep. All right, guys. Well, there
just
is
like
our review.
AEW does.
Yeah. Thank you, AW. We still got that big ass All In coming at the end of the month. Can't wait for that. Can't wait for it. My Billy Goat's
From
gonna win the
Wembley.
world title. And then, dude, it's gonna.
That's
I'm
gonna be like
winning,
a 1 o'clock in the afternoon match too.
bro. We are
It's gonna be
winning.
like a 1 to 9 or something event. So
We are winning as nerds. The 30th, we got All In, and then a few weeks after that, Marvel's Wolverine drops on PlayStation. We're winning,
you
y'all.
know, Corey Graves said it best um, prior to night 2 starting. He said that when it came to the Chad Gable versus Penta match, he honestly didn't care who won because when it was all finished, the fans were the winners. That's how have felt watching every AEW pay-per-view this year, last year, since I got started watching them. It's how I used to feel watching every WWE event.
Yep.
Tonight, the fans won.
Yeah.
So in that case, thank you. I know we've always talked a lot of shit, but we've been very honest in how we felt and why we felt that way.
Yeah.
But tonight, thank you, WWE.
Yes. Thank you. Looking forward to y'all coming to West Virginia in October as well.
Now, what I
So
don't want to see, now that we know it's going to be Kevin Owens going against CM Punk coming up,
yeah, let's talk about that for a second.
what I don't want to see is at Money in the Bank, Kevin Owens beats CM Punk, but Sami Zayn wins the Money in the Bank contract and then cashes in later that night on Kevin Owens.
Yeah.
So
could that be your Saudi
it's
91
gonna
main
be
event?
annoying for the next few weeks and months hearing this justice for Sammy BS that he's already spewing.
Yeah.
Yes, okay. O'Shea Jackson Jr. just said it perfectly. Hate this for Vin, but KO versus Punk, I'm in for it.
Yeah.
I'm in for it.
Yeah.
But sorry, they're bringing Chad Cable out for the
Yeah, I'm going to get caught up on that
Minneapolis
post show as
boy.
soon as I can get done here.
But no, Sami Zayn is not world champion material.
No,
I'm sorry.
and it's not us knocking him. He's just not.
No.
His in-ring work is great, but when it comes to him being a believable champion, no. No.
No, and don't get me wrong, I know he's busted his ass, he's worked his butt off and everything, and he's been in the business for a
So
long
has
time.
fucking Finn Balor.
So has a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
And that I don't know. I would much rather see the Miz get the title again and have a push than see Sami Zayn. I would rather see Otis get a push than Sami Zayn, and Tozawa getting a push than Sami Zayn.
That's wild. It's true though.
That's just me personally.
I was gonna say, I would rather see Bill Goldberg win the title again, but we all know that's not true. I'd cut both of my eyeballs out if that ever happened again.
I think if Bret Hart saw this and you just say that, he'd probably just turn off the whole thing.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Brett. I want to buy you a beer one day so we can sit down and talk about how big of a piece of shit Bill Goldberg is. I really do. We're gonna have to do a deep dive on one of our episodes, like a bonus episode, just going over Bret Hart clips of him talking about how Shawn Michaels and Vince McMahon were gay together.
We don't have enough time. We don't have time in the day to go over that because just dealing with him and Michaels alone would take most of the day. And then if you even wanted to bring up Bill Goldberg, that's the rest of your day right there.
Yeah. All right, guys. So there it is. There's the review for Night Two of SummerSlam. Now I know what y'all thinking. Where's your Night One review? It's coming, same time here in a few minutes. Both of y'all get the both nights at the same exact time. They'll be uploaded a few minutes apart. I wanted to do that, see how it performs. If it performs bad, well, we won't do it again. But I feel like that would
Sorry,
you'll get
They're showing Gable in the ring with his little boy.
yeah, yeah. It was
That's
brilliant.
so cool. We've got the boots, the knee pads, everything. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah, the exact same
That
gear.
yeah, that's so great.
Yeah. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank Drew for being here. I want to thank Finn for being here, even though he's tired and ready to go to bed, got his belly full. I want to thank y'all for tuning into the podcast. I know we were gone there for a while, but your love and support and your comments. We don't always get comments on here, but I get comments on my Instagram all the time saying, hey, you guys got a great show. Keep it up. Do this, do that. So we appreciate y'all. And I appreciate you. This podcast has changed my life, giving me friends that will be friends for the rest of my life. And wrestling is beautiful. And we will catch you guys this coming Saturday. Well, for you, it'd be Monday. Monday at 5 p.m. We'll see y'all Saturday or Monday. Love y'all. Thank
And
y'all for watching.
guess what? And one more thing,
Hmm?
Logan Paul does fear Tom Brady.
No, no, he doesn't. Well, I'm tired of my Maverick being. All right, listen, I gotta get out of here. I'm tired. It's been a long day. I ain't got time to argue with you about my Maverick right now. But I love y'all so much. Thank you guys for watching. And remember one important thing: if you don't learn anything else from this podcast, remember this: don't fuck with the mafia.